Welcome back everyone to our final recap episode of NSFL MainLeague 2022. Today we are going to have the recap of the Stage 2, Stage 3 and the awards. Make sure you watch all the video till the end to hear what the winners has to say, and also very big special announcement for the year 2023. Firstly, let's start by looking into previous Stage 1 results. Keep in mind that the score you see in this table are the rank points converted for the Stage 1. Conversion is very simple. For example, the team has won first place in the Stage 1 event, they receive 300 points, second place 285 and so on. Without further ado, let's jump into Stage 2. This event took place on the lake Tirifjorden, which is located around 40 kilometers northwest from Oslo. The size of this lake is enormous, and this makes competition really hard. In fact, it's the 5th largest lake in Norway with a coverage of 139 square kilometers. Not only that the lake is big, the depths are also mind-blowing. The deepest point of this lake is 295 meters. The 21 team has officially started the event. The weather conditions were decent for today's event. However, in the second half of the day, the strong wind has really destroyed all plans for the anglers. Okay, so one more time, let's take a look at the current result table. You can clearly see that all of the teams still has all the chances to get enough points and increase their chances of winning this competition. What's interesting in NSFL is that even if your results after the first stage were not the best, you still have a chance to boost your score in other events. For the season 2023, we are going to introduce the Recover stage, which will give more chances for the teams. In year 2023 there will be total 3 stages, plus 1 recovery stage. So for the warm-up, we want to continue introducing a couple more teams, and later we will jump into the event's most important teams and we will keep concentrating on them. In front of your screen you see Team DFC with Espen Flinkop and Jørn Hauge. This is the second season for this team. Last year in 2021 they took 25th place out of 40. These guys are really passionate and dedicated. They have never missed a single competition and did really great boat improvements since season 2021. That just shows wish to win this competition. Really nice catch here by the guys, healthy and nice looking pike. The pictures you see the anglers are taking are for our score updates. We use our custom application to upload and manage all the scores. As soon as the picture is taken, the fish is always released. Remember that NSFL promotes only catch and release tournaments. Next up is a Nia Fishing Team with Gunti Sire and Aldi Sire. These guys are as well big part of Norwegian sport fishing community. They participate in every competition, never complains, always blames themselves and always trying to push forward. However, in stage 2 they just missed by a bit and took a respectful 9th place, which actually gives them enough room to fight for the title in the stage 3. Let me introduce Teamostacles with Kjetil Olsen and Kristine Pedersen. In 2021 they have applied to compete, but due to both issues they were not able to participate. Luckily they are back in 2022. This time in stage 2 they are competing in their home lake. They are from around this area and should know every single bit of this lake. And here is the first fish in the boat. In stage 2 they have caught really great pikes and proved the fact that they really know this lake. The first competition pike for Kristina, and thank you very much for showing the fishes into the camera. We really appreciate everyone who does that. Really nice and healthy fish here caught by Kjetil. Congratulations Teamostacles with getting a 6th place in the stage 2. And here you can see Team Golden Gravel with Darius and Eva, same as other teams as well. Currently we are in the mid-competition day and teams bit by bit filling their results. Not so active first half of the day though, but that's fishing, isn't it? And now ladies and gentlemen, let's make a quick break and jump into the section What's Inside Your Boat?
My name is Nils.
And my name is Annette.
And we are Nia Fishing Team. Normally the type of rods we're using is mostly 8.6 or 9.1 foot length. And obviously it's all from 13 Fishing. We use both the Muse Black series, which is more of the top end, but we also use the bit cheaper Fate Black series, which is a really good rod for a bit cheaper. I have also 2 types of reels. We got one more high ratio and one more normal ratio, like a 6.3 to 1. So that's our normal one, and one for more high gear applications.
We often use Rapala Extra Petal and Otus in different colors.
At least for the fishing we're gonna do now. So that's a really good one. And also for our line choice, it's going to be Suffix lines, both the 832 and the Gore 13 line. And we're normally using like 0.33 line, and also 1 millimeter of fluorocarbon leaders. And also it has to be long enough. And for this event, we're going to use the Otus and the Pato quite a lot, and we're going to fish mainly the deeper edges. But it's going to be somewhere from around 3 meters all the way up to 7, 8, maybe 10 meters. But we're still going to show the lures off higher in the water, because they're going to be active now and they're going to come and get it. So that's going to be our preferred method, and we're going to use the tail baits for a bit slower retrieve, and then we're going to use the Pato, which is a paddle bait. We're going to use that for a bit faster retrieve and also a bit twitching with that. For our electronics, we have 2 units. So we're running the Humminbird Solix 15s in both ends. Normally we're pretty much on this unit a lot of the time, just mapping out the spots and checking for fish. But obviously this is like the main area when we're fishing actively, and then we're up on point and trying to. So for the images on the Solix, we're normally running like a four-way split screen where we have both 2D down scan, side scan, and obviously the mapping. We have big enough screens so that we can do the 4-way split, so that's really nice because then we have control over everything. And obviously this bad boy right here, the Mega 360, we use that a lot, especially in our perch fishing, but also in our pike fishing. This is probably what landed us the 2nd place at Storsjön actually. There's no live here right now, but maybe next year we'll get the new target lock.
This is the claim that we have received in Stage 2. Few teams have submitted the claim that Team Lowrance PD baits were fishing in no fishing allowed zone or broke other restrictions. After video analysis, the claim were rejected and Lowrance PD baits has not received any penalty points. We are back in Stage 2 recap. We hope you enjoyed our boat tours and this gives you some inspiration. In our screen we see Team Diva Garmin ProRex with the Petter Skuddel and Tore Svensson. After the first stage they have received 8th place and now they are trying to fight back to get higher scores towards the title. Petter and Tore back in 2021 were always on the podium. This team is threat to every single competitor on every single event. Obviously, everyone can have a bad days, but in long-term perspective, this team always shows great results. In Stage 2, guys took 9th place and received just enough rank points to still fight for the title in Stage 3. Next up is Team Lowrance PD baits with Paul Dramstad and Raymond Svensson. This is the team that you recently saw on Claim Report video analysis. In Stage 1 they took 10th place and in Stage 2 they actually took 1st place. Yes, 1st place in Stage 2. What you all about to see now is the example of how fast you have to fish if you find a fish nest. All the fishes they have caught in this preview took around 20 minutes. We kept it as original as possible and you will see every single cast new fish was hooked. One more time, this has not been clipped. They literally caught the fish every single cast. This is awesome, guys, great job! Now you also understand how important it is to notify the judges if any of the rules were broken, or at least you think it was broken. Imagine after claim analysis we find that they broke the rules. Instead of them being in the first place, they could have been in the bottom, and this would change the whole tournament leaderboard. So they took first place in stage 2, and after the final rank point recalculation, they're sitting with total of 493 points and 5th place. Team Garmin has 410 points and 7th place. Next up is our top leaders LJ Pro Fishing Team with Uris and Lauris. In stage 1 they took 3rd place and collected 270 rank points. In stage 2 they really need to get into the top 10 to be able to keep their chances to fight for the top prize. Like few other teams in season 22, they are using new fishing strategy combined with today's electronics. Using live imaging capabilities, they are trying to locate fish first, and then instead of sitting in one spot, they are trying to hunt specific fish they see on the screen. Slowly, they're starting to collect the fish. However, it was not the best day for them and they took only 6th place in stage 2, but Lauris has caught the largest pike of the day. And here where they caught the biggest fish. You can see that Uris has spotted the fish on the screen. Lauris is going to cast direction where the fish is located, and with slow retrieval they can see the lure and control both speed and action. After a few seconds, here's what's happened. What emotions by the team! Really happy to see such a celebration, and we want to congratulate Lauris with a 100 cm largest pike of the day. So here is the updated rank scoreboard after the stage 2. LJ Pro Fishing Team has moved to a 4th place, Siri Fishing Team 9th place, Teamostacles Fishing Team 6th place, Garmin Pro Rex 7th place, and PD Baits to 5th place. Now we are moving to the part 2 of this recap, but still continuing with the stage 2. In front of you, let me introduce Team Fish Hunters with Giedrius and Thomas. This team has been so unique, we have never seen such a strategy in such a competition. Since the very first stage, they have chosen to give all the fishing to Thomas, and Giedrius was only hunting for the fish. Using live imaging, they are trying to locate the fish and catch that fish. Same as LJ Pro Fishing Team, but Fish Hunters did this in more precise way. They really kept the boundaries and only Thomas were fishing throughout the day. Look how Giedrius is scanning the fish in the screen and giving all directions to Thomas. He also tells him where to cast, how fast to reel, when to stop and all other small details. Have you ever seen such a strategy in tournament? Would you be willing to risk? Obviously, this has paid off to Fish Hunters. They kept doing the same thing and the same thing again and again. The fish was literally flying into the boat. Team has took 3rd place in stage 2 and they really needed that. Now, turn up the volume and let's move forward to see how Nia Fishing Team did in stage 2. Brother and sister Nia Fishing Team has took 2nd place in stage 2 and put their feet closer to winning this competition. We will see more how they did in stage 3. Finally, stage 2 is over and teams are returning to our camp base. It was really tough day since the wind got stronger and stronger. Some teams caught absolutely nothing, some teams has caught decent amount of fish, but that's why competitions are so fun, because you never know how it will work for you that specific day. So after the stage 2, here you can see the final rank point calculations. We have big changes in the leaderboard. Some teams went really down and some teams have guaranteed their chances to fight for the title. However, there is never guaranteed that you will succeed. Still, lots of things can change and leaders that are leaders now can easily be pushed down. But we do have a top 5 leaders that we are going to concentrate and look deeper how they did in stage 3 part, so stay tuned and don't run away just yet.
We gotta go big or go home. We're down to the gold. Never been a better time to put it all on the line. Ooh, yeah. Time to put it all on the line. Win big. Time to put it all on the line. Yeah, put it all. Win big.
Here we are. We have reached our final destination, the big final round, or stage 3 as we call it. We all have joined this event in the late autumn. Luckily, the weather was just perfect for our final event. And how not to mention this beautiful Norwegian nature. What the calming colors of the nature. Teams has lined up and ready to start. Final event happened in Lake Hemnesjøen, also around 40 kilometers away from Oslo. This is particularly small lake and it's perfect for such a competitions. It is rich of pikes and perches, and we are going to continue using this lake for our future events. And here's the top 5 teams that has a chance to win this competition. Nia Fishing Team, Lowrance, Fish Hunters, LJ Pro Fishing Team and Lowrance PD Baits. And here is the list of prizes. First place will receive 20,000 Norwegian crowns and prizes from Garmin and other sponsors. Second place 10,000 Norwegian crowns and sponsor prizes. And third place 5,000 Norwegian crowns and sponsor prizes. Without further ado, let's start with Nia Fishing Team. In previous stage they took second place and in total they are in first place. You can imagine how important for them is to win this competition. The pressure should be really high. In order for them to win, other teams such as Lowrance, LJ Pro, Fish Hunters should have bad days, and Nia needs to be at least in top 10 in this event. It didn't take long and they started to deliver the fish in the boat. Really nice example shown by Nils. The team has collected 190 points in stage 3 and they are sitting absolutely on the edge, being with top 3 winners. Anything can happen at this point. While Nia team is literally losing all the calories they have because of the stress levels, let's move forward to Fish Hunters and their unique fishing style. Let's see how they did in stage 3. So what else we should expect if not landing fishes in the boat? Yes, their strategies still keep winning and it seems like they are not going to stop here. They have all the chances to win this competition and they will do whatever they need to win it. As you can see, Giedrius is scanning the fish and Thomas is listening for any directions. In the end of this video we will have an interview with them and you will be able to hear more about their unique fishing style. Seems like they have really great chances to be in the top 3 winning places. In just a couple seconds we will figure out which place they took both in stage 3 and in the competition overall. And now, ladies and gentlemen, very special announcement for you to hear out. So we are continuing our stage 3 review, and here you can see Daiwa Garmin ProRex. This lake theoretically is their home lake, and they have proved that. Team did really great job in stage 3 and took a 3rd place, but was that enough to get into the top 3 overall results? Nia Fishing Team has took 2nd place in stage 3 competition. Sad that they have missed their chances in stage 1, otherwise they would be obvious leaders in the competition. LJ Pro Fishing Team is still fighting in the game. In stage 3 they took 8th place and received very important rank points here. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to reveal who has won the toughest competition in Norway. We want to say big thank you to everyone who has participated in NSFL MainLeague series. We want to say big thank you for our loyal sponsors and everyone who has helped throughout the year, including NSFL staff. So here it is. This is the moment, everyone. Here is a reminder of what top 3 winning teams are about to win. We also have awarded 4th and 5th places with our sponsor prizes. In front of you, stage 3 results by the team. Now let's add up all the numbers and see what does the final scoreboard show to us. The largest pike of the season belongs to... Congratulations to Lowrance from LJ Pro Fishing Team. Great job with the largest pike of the year. And now let's find out who is the most valuable player of the year. Congratulations to Thomas from Fish Hunters by winning the most valuable player of the year title. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 5th place, Garmin Daiwa ProRex with Petter Skudal and Tore Svensson. So Daiwa ProRex was nominated with a 5th place. Team Lowrance was nominated with a 4th place. It's time to reveal now who has won the 3rd, 2nd and the 1st place. 3rd place winners, LJ Pro Fishing Team with Yuris and Lauris. These guys, they just keep rocking and every year bringing more titles to their home. One more time, congratulations to LJ Pro Fishing Team by winning a 3rd place and 5,000 Norwegian crowns and lots of Garmin electronics. Now let's take a look who has won the 2nd place.
Nia Fishing Team, 2nd place!
Nils and Annette, brother and sister, has took home 2nd place, 10,000 Norwegian crowns and sponsor prizes. Let's hear what they have to say about this competition.
Today was difficult, really difficult. We didn't have a lot of test fishing here, but we had like a few spots we wanted to try, and also it's been said that Hemnesjön is like you get fish here, just fish and you get fish, but that was not the case today. So we only had 2 approved fish today, but looking at all the other teams, I think that was actually quite all right today. And we had also 8-9 pikes more, but they were like 20, 30, 40 centimeters, so not approved. Yeah.
I feel like in competition we have learned that we should stay true to our original plan, and not think about what everyone else is doing and catching, and just stay true to what we are thinking.
Stick to the game plan basically, and trust like our instincts and what we've planned beforehand, and drive less boat basically. So more fishing, less boat driving, and that's really paid off in the first 2 stages, and sort of kind of little bit paid off this time, but yeah, so basically just more safe on our own
Plan.
strategy. So I think so, just staying true to your own plan, and just have fun with it, and just don't worry about everyone else, because we kind of did that the first year, and that doesn't pay off. So just stick to your plan, do your fishing and what you do best, and then you should get a good result.
And maybe make room to try to explore the waters you're fishing. Yeah.
Definitely do a little bit of test fishing. That always helps. Yeah.
Well, it's a bit worse than last year, but this is much, I think, harder than last year. Last year, I think it was a bit easier. This year is quite big pressure on us.
Many new things, many electronics, and then we not use so many time for learn, and then we need to learn and learn and learn, and then
More training.
And next year we think we fighting again.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was the magic lure today that you caught the biggest pike?
The biggest pike was on Tirifjord, and it was Porlonka.
This scum.
Sponge.
And now, for the first place, the winning team is...
First place winner. Fish Hunters!
Fish Hunters, Giedrius and Thomas, with their unique fishing style, they have proven that this strategy really works. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the final league scores. Third place, LJ Pro Fishing Team. Second place, Nia Fishing Team. And the first place, Fish Hunters. Congratulations to everyone for really hard work. You all deserve it. So now let's hear out what our champions has to say about the competition.
Well, in the first stage, we haven't been putting many hours into training or into improving our game, but we come up with a solution that
Yeah, this year without training.
yeah, it was without training. So we just took the solution that one of us is going to be like a main angler, and the other guy is going to guide the boat and find the fish, and that we are going to use most of our time to finding the biggest fishes and not play with the small ones, and just to get the highest score. He was basically guiding me to find the biggest ones, but of course the main thing is that the upgrade on the boat is enormous, that he was using the high tech on finding those fishes. That was the whole point, to show us that it's not the fishing anymore, it's hunting basically. Well, I don't know, we didn't use the strategy to use the big bites. I am against the big bites. I don't see the point, because I think the fish which is hungry and which is active, she's biting everything. But today, especially today, Giedrius showed me that it's a wrong opinion, because many fishes weren't moving at all on the small bite. They wanted big bites, and yeah, we changed some. Sometimes we changed the rubber, but mainly it was the colors. You can basically use everything on the fish. Just try 3, 4, 5 colors different on the same fish, and you will see. Yeah, well, what should I say? It's 90% of his job, and 10% is mine. I'm just, well, you know, to find the fish and actually put the boat and guide the angler. It's a much bigger job than catching the fish and pulling it up. It's just, you know, it was our strategy. We took it, and we took the risk probably because, you know, when you are fishing double, you have double chances. We took the risk, and it paid off.
Well, Tore's new boat it's a gem. It is, and the electronics filled with Garmin electronics worked perfect for us all through the season. We had a small problem today that a couple of the screens didn't want to communicate, so one of the cables has been broken during transport, but that do happen. So we have had a great season, but basically this year we have actually been concentrating on perch fishing. So we won the Norwegian Perch Fishing Championship a few weeks back. And then we haven't been practicing that much for the pike competition this year. But so we are quite happy getting 5th. We did struggle at Lake 2 at Tyrifjorden, and there's a couple of more fish there, and we'll probably been on the podium. So we're quite happy.
But this lake are training lots of.
Your new address is Lake Hemnesjön, isn't it? Oh, we will come, and we hope all of you are coming too. We are waiting for you, and it's great fun. A lot of nice people, great experience, sharing of tackle and ideas, and really nice. So join us. It is fun. It's a lot to learn, and some of you probably are better pike anglers than us. So come and beat us. We welcome you.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you everyone for watching this video series. Thank you everyone who is participating in an NSFL competition. We want to say big thank you to our main sponsor Garmin, delivering world's best marine electronics to our lives. For the new season, we have lots of great news this year. The registration for all tournaments will begin very soon, so follow us and join once the registration is open. We will announce full information about all the season 23 tournaments and all other information very soon. Here is the current schedule for season 2023. And also don't forget our newest collaboration with Yaktia. ABAR NM 2023 will be delivered by NSFL and Yaktia together.